Hello everybody, it is Danlags and welcome back to episode number 127 of Constructing Los Angeles. So guys, we have cars all over the city. They're everywhere. Cars, far and wide for the eyes to see. Beautiful. Tons of cars. Thank you to everybody who came in on last Friday night for the little subscriber world thing here. Tons of cars now in Los Angeles all over the place. I think I counted we have like 50 cars, which is pretty nice. We got like 3 sessions of people in here to build a bunch of cars and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go into super detail on all the cars right now because I want to get to, what I want to build. But, overall, we got some, really cool designs. Obviously, we have a little dragster right here. A lot of people built, my design. So, for example, this person right here, Houston, built, a version of my car. So that's pretty cool. Overall, it was a fun night. We got a bunch of cars built in the world, so now all these roads are starting to get filled in, and we're going to have something similar to this again at some point. We're going to do another session of, car building, and, continue to fill the roads even more since there's still a ton more space to be filled. So that was fun. So thank you guys who came out for that. And let's go ahead and continue building here in Los Angeles. So the stadium, guys, this is something I've been procrastinating on for a long time. And, I need to work on it because I'm worried that it's starting to get a little bit outdated. It's made out of, like, spruce wood and snow. Well, it was originally built in the natural texture pack, so it does look a little bit outdated for the city texture pack, which I'm starting to worry about a little bit. I need to work on it, though. I need to start really focusing on this. I said that after the castle was done, I would start working on the stadium, and I haven't really done that yet, so I want to try to continue that. And, I did work on it a little bit. I got the parking lot done in the front. Obviously this whole side of the stadium is pretty much put in. Obviously, I'm going to copy and paste this design to the other side as well, so we don't have to worry about that. And then over here, this side is also, pretty much squared away, although I might change this up a little bit since it is a little bit outdated. And obviously, all these, little openings need to work themselves out. But, yeah, it's coming along. Ultimately, I want to finish it, though, at some point because it has been sitting here for almost a year now. So I need to, work on it. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. We're going to work on the stadium. And I'm going to start over here. So originally, I had like a big wall here that said LD on it. It kind of had like a little shutter look to it because it had the slabs kind of alternating. So I took that down, and I also broke a bunch of seats. Like, there used to be seats that came all the way around here. I broke all of those. I decided that it might look a little bit cooler if there's kind of an opening here on this side of the stadium. So bear with me, guys. Again, I need to do a lot on the stadium. Obviously, I need to. I think I'm going to replace all of the spruce wood stairs with cobblestone stairs or even stone brick stairs throughout the stadium. I might also, get some help with that. But I just want to make it. It's a little bit outdated. I want to make it so it caters to the city texture pack a little bit more. So that will be, a project that I want to start working on without a doubt. So, yeah, let's go ahead and work on this wall a little bit. So I have some plans for this wall. So let's just kind of jump right into it and see how it goes. Again, nothing is set in stone. So that's also something I need to just kind of get to work on, I guess. I don't really know what I'm saying, but yeah, I just want to work on it. So that's pretty much what I want to do. It's time for me to work on it. It's been too long, and obviously for whatever reason I stopped working on it, but I want to start working on it again. So that's pretty much all I want to say about that. So welcome one and all to another episode of CLD. So we'll get to the CLD question of the day in a little bit. We got a good question today, so we'll get to that in a second, but I just kind of want to get this started before anything else. So my plan is I want to take across a wall like right here, ideally, something like this, and we'll see how this looks. But probably got some swiftness as well because my controller is a little bit broken, so help me go a little bit faster here. All right. So yeah, but getting the stadium done would be a huge weight off my shoulders because it's been kind of sitting here. Like, whenever I load up the world, I get excited to build and stuff like that, and then I look at the stadium, I'm like, ooh, that thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of just sitting there, sticking out like a sore thumb, halfway finished, and I need to, buckle down and work on it. I'll definitely finish it over the winter break if I don't get it done, soon, because, like, schoolwork is probably half the reason why I haven't been working on it. So, but yeah, I want to get it done because it's a pain in the butt, and I want to completely revamp it. So, you know, like I said earlier, I'm gonna replace some blocks because it is a little bit outdated. So that's gonna be a work in progress as well. But you know, it's gonna work out, guys. In the long run, it'll all work out. Okay, so I'm gonna take some slabs across here. Stone is probably gonna be a pretty good option for this place overall. So we'll roll with that a little bit. So we'll have that. And over on top of this, I want to place some. Actually, I should probably take this up a little bit more. Take it up to like, let's see, like right there should be good. So take this across. I just want to make like a big stone wall here. I might write something on it. If it fits, I'll write Los Dangeles on it. I don't know if that will look good or not. And like, you know, the Minecraft font that we do. Very similar to the front near the parking lot. So we'll work on that if that's a possibility. But yeah, let me just get this filled in. So while I'm doing this, guys, I guess we'll get to today's CLD question of the day. So guys, today's question of the day is, where do you see Minecraft heading in the next year? What updates do you hope to see, and how will they affect the game? So that's a good question, really in-depth question. Thank you for that. And we got that one off Twitter, by the way. So let's go ahead and start to dissect that, part by part here. So as far as where I see Minecraft heading in the next year, well, there's really two ways to look at it. One, you can look at the PC version. I think we're going to stick to the Xbox version for this since, that's what I focus on my videos. So the PC version, will continue to put out updates and continue to pave the way for the Xbox version. Meanwhile, the Xbox version will continue to, follow in the PC's path and add the updates that the PC had, right? Like it always does. So that being said, I think that in the next year, I would expect to see maybe 2 more major updates on Xbox Minecraft, both on, 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, even like PS Vita, I think. All the games that 4J Studios is developing. I would expect to see a new update, a new major Minecraft update for a console within the next couple months here. So that's something I'm kind of getting excited for because it's been a while. So we need a new update, us console players. It's been too long, so we need a new update. So hopefully that'll be coming within the next months, maybe around holiday season would be my prediction because they have been tweeting out a lot of pictures about, they've been tweeting pictures. You know how they do it? Like they'll put like a little like plushy toy, above the TV, and then like the TV will show like some of the new updates and stuff like that. So that little cryptic way of really like kind of leaking it. But yeah, I mean, basically, kind of getting back on topic. I would say, yeah, like a new update, new major update within the next couple months, and then obviously, I would expect by the time we hit 1 year from now, I'd expect at least 2 more major updates. So we'll see stuff like horses, the Wither boss, stained glass, stained clay, things like that. That will make Minecraft that much more interesting on Xbox, which I'm kind of excited for because, I want to use some new things, right? Both for creative and for survival, since I like to play both. So adding the Wither boss will be a nice element to survival. Adding stained clay, stained glass will be an awesome element to creative, and so on and so forth. Right, real quick though, right here, this is gonna be 11. So we got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So right here, and then this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's make this 8. Let's make this 9. So this is gonna be 9 here. Okay, I'm just kind of lining this out real quick, guys. I'll get back to the question of the day in a second. I just kind of need to concentrate on this. So this is now 9, which makes this 10, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So if I take this in one block on this side to here, and the same thing on this side, that'll make 3, 9 block intervals here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be good for those pillars. All right, so back onto the question. So, I kind of answered 2 parts of that. Where do I see Minecraft heading next year? A lot of people are concerned about like Microsoft changing the game. Don't worry about that. Don't listen to any rumors or anything like that. Microsoft's not going to do anything differently. So I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah, I already talked about updates that I want to see. Obviously, just continue with the PC updates. That's really all I ask for as a person who loves this game. just continue to kind of follow the path that the PC is laid out. You know, just, I mean, ideally I would like, you know, updates faster, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't work like that. And then what was the last part? How do you see them affecting the game? Obviously, I mean, the game can't get any worse. That's what's great about Minecraft. You know, the more they add, the better it gets. Like, it never gets worse. You know, like sometimes a patch on a game makes the game worse. Minecraft never really seems to have that problem. Most of the, you know, the patches that this game has are usually pretty good patches. So, I wouldn't worry about that or anything like that. But overall, I think the game will just continue to get better, more fun. You know, and that's what Minecraft is all about. You know, it never dies. You know, it just keeps on expanding. It keeps on becoming better than it was before. And, you know, some people might disagree. Some of the, like, especially my friend Jack. My friend Jack loves, like, vanilla, you know, like, early Minecraft. So, I'm talking, like, you know, beta, well, not beta, like, you know, before they had, like, enchantments or anything like that. Like, that's what Jack likes, my friend Jack. So many flamingos, so, I don't know, he's in the minority there. But, I mean, I like to continued expansion on the game. It makes the game more interesting. It makes it more fun for everybody. So, you know, I will always be excited for the future of Minecraft. You know, however long it takes to continue to expand the game. But I think that was overall a really good question. There was like pretty much 3 questions wrapped into one. Really nice question there. So thank you to that person. And of course, you guys can feel free to leave comments on this video or tweet at me at FPSDan if you want to, you know, get a question of the day out to me. Any way you want to do it is perfectly fine with me. Yeah, and, you know, we'll do it every single episode. So, yep. All right. So, anyway, what I'm doing right now, while I was kind of talking about that, I feel like I ramble on when I answer those questions. Like, I just, like, it's hard for me to answer them, kind of, because sometimes they're kind of complicated, you know what I mean? But, anyway, what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of adding this little design here, which, so far, I really like this a lot, so it's going great, as, you know, to start here. So, let's just continue this. Let's just keep on working with what we got here, because this has potential to be something pretty cool looking. I'm gonna add some glass behind it. This right here is going to be the entrance for the people that you know, got off the train, took the train to the game, and then obviously the parking lot entrance to the stadium is going to be on this side over here. The hard part about, you know, building a stadium in Minecraft is the curvature of stadiums in real life. So I'm gonna have to find some way to fill all this space in. I might add some sort of glass design or something like that. But the key to me getting stuff done in the stadium is actually being motivated to do it. I'm not worried about the design itself ever. I'm just worried about, you know, trying to find time and motivation to actually work on it. You know what I mean? I'm never worried about the designs. That's something I don't worry about. You know, everything works out in the end. So if it looks bad now, it'll look good when it's done. I'm not worried about it. I never have been. So let's take this down to here, and then we're going to put our slab right there to kind of shape it out. This needs to become a stone block again. I should probably put some slabs on these as well, just to kind of match what we're doing here. So we'll put one there, and one right here, and then right here, and then we have one last little connection to the stone, and we'll be good. So then we can put some glass. Wait, that's not right. There we go. We can put some glass like this, like that, and there we go. Let's see how this is looking. This is awesome. This is like just what I wanted. This is perfect. Okay, so now I'm thinking about taking out. This might completely ruin what I'm trying to do, but I just want to see how this will look. I want to take out like these little glass there. Actually, I don't know why I said glass. I meant quartz. So I'm trying to think about this for a second. How's this gonna look? My thought is that I would take that out a little bit. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. You know, I have another idea though, so bear with. Maybe not. All right, you know, I'm just gonna place some upside down quartz stairs on these, just to have them there. That's pretty good though. I like that. All right, I'm gonna add just a small little touch here. Just place some upside down stairs like this, just to kind of frame this little pillar here, so it has a little bit more support. All right, and then I want to add some glass behind it. All the details and the small details and stuff like that will come later, but I just want to kind of get the shape of it. I feel like the stadium will look a lot better once we add all the small details, like concession stands, and kind of fill in all the walls, add locker rooms, stuff like that. It's going to make the place look a lot better. All right, so there we go. We have that, and that looks really nice. I like this. Let me look at it from a distance. We got a little, what is this? I guess it's a fire department, Los Angeles Fire Department. Yeah, I think so. And then there's a cool one. The same person built this one, and then this one right here. This is LDPD, which I like. This is really cool. Nice little you know, what is it called again? A police SUV. Yeah, that's a cool design. I like that, and I also like the little fire truck. I don't know if this is supposed to be a fire truck or not, but it looks nice. Okay. Yeah, this looks great from a distance. I love it. Really awesome. Really, really nice. Sweet. Okay. So glass. We got to get some glass up in here. I'm thinking about just lining glass on the inside here. Just we'll see how this looks. And I don't want to break blocks I don't want to break. This is just a recurring trend. Reoccurring. I don't know why I said recurring. All right. So this is going to kind of snake itself down through here and wrap itself back up through here. All right. This is good. Hopefully this will look good. Again, you know, glass isn't the best block in the world in this texture pack. But I am grateful that, you know, at least they fixed that little glass glitch that we had a couple weeks ago. Or when was that? It was probably more than a week ago now. Time flies. Alright, so let's see. Let's take this all the way up and just to see how this looks kind of like glassed in. Is it going to look good? Oh, it looks great. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Alright, so we'll have that. We'll have some glass kind of lining that. And then I'm going to have some sort of thing here to open that up. So let's do that as well. I could fill in all the glass now, but I don't really feel like it. So, well, first off, I want to add some sort of, you know, trees here. I did have some trees here in the past, but I want to try to add them again here. So, let's see. I think it'll go like, I think this will be good. Having this as an odd number is really helpful because it's easy to, you know, map everything out. So that's a 5 by 5 square, and it lines up directly with the center of that, which is perfect. So you kind of walk into the stadium, and you have this. I'm only going to put them on two sides, so I'll put another one over here. I believe that's the center. And we got to move it in one block, so let's go 2 on each side of that. 2 on each side of that. And just kind of just wrap this around, fill it in. Alright, so this should line up with the center. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought that was wrong for a second. Alright, cool. So I'm going to add some trees there later. I'm not going to do that right now since we built very similar trees in the plaza area a couple episodes back. So I'm not going to do the same thing twice. But I will put the dirt in here real quick. But I will add some trees here. Some different kinds of trees. So that'll be kind of like the train exit. Again, the train is a little bit iffy right now because it kind of just like awkwardly ends right here. I'm not sure if I want to continue the train and have it like run over the road and then like into the ocean. It's hard to do this kind of stuff because it's just like, you know, I'm limited by the space. Like, you know, if there was another continent right here, you know, I could, you know, obviously have the train continue alongward, but I just don't. So it's, you know, I have limitations here. So unfortunately I can't do that, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so I want to add like another thing here, like a little design in the ground. So I'm gonna think I'll start like right here and kind of take it across to like right here, and then bring this all the way to like there. And this is just gonna be a little bit of a slab like design in the ground. I don't really know what it's gonna be. It's just, you know, just to add more detail to the place. That's what's important with this stadium. I just gotta add detail to it. Just make it look really, really, you know, like I spent a ton of time on it, which, you know, I will. So add a ton of detail. All right, so that'll go there, and then let's see. Actually, let me do a little bit of counting here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the edge of that. So that actually is like perfectly symmetrical. That really worked out well. So I'm gonna take this and place some slabs here instead. And then I want to fill in those spots with cobblestone. I'm just gonna add a little, you know, feature there. So that'll be cool. You know, I'll continue to work on that later as well. And then let's see what else I want to do. That's not the only thing I want to do. Thinking about taking some stone slabs here and kind of taking them out right here. This is gonna be kind of like a little awning thing. We'll see how this looks. We'll do it on like 2 parts for now, and then we'll see how it looks. And obviously I need to fill in all this stuff in here as well, so that's gonna be some time consuming thing. Alright, so that'll just kind of connect that. Let's just see how it looks if I connect it all the way to the wall. Alright, so it's, no, that's not right. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, this will be good. So I don't want it to kill the design that I built, but I think this is going to be necessary because it's going to add like a nice thing here. So I can kind of put like the ticket booths and stuff like that. But basically, you know, I want those. I don't really know how to build it like off the top of my head, but those little like where you have like the person there that kind of scans you before you go in the stadium, so you don't have any like bad stuff with you. Let me think. How would I build that? I guess there's kind of like a little booth, right? That you kind of like walk through. There's like a table on the. There's like a table there. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna get out some light gray wool and some. I guess some cobblestone walls would work pretty good for this. And some string. So you kind of walk up, right? And I guess it's in the middle here. So usually there's like a table that kind of like brings across, or we'll probably bring it a little bit more than that. Put some string there. There's usually like a table there, right? And there's like a person that, like, you know, you give your bag to them and they kind of check it. And then there's like a little screening area that you kind of like have the person, like, you stick out your arms, you know what I'm talking about? And you kind of walk through. Yeah, that's what we'll do that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. And then I gotta, you know, figure out what the heck is gonna be in here, because it's all like empty blank space, and it's gonna be a challenge, because it's a lot of curving, and curving in Minecraft makes me uncomfortable, because it's like, it's just not how Minecraft is supposed to be. You know, they didn't make it for adding curves, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky. All right, so it's gonna just place this here. Just place some tables for now. Can't place it on the top of that one for whatever reason. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna have like 3 tables, and then, like, you know, there'll be a person standing here, you know, like, whoa, 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 bud, you need to be screened in first, and all that stuff. And there'll be like a lady at the table, you know, looking at your stuff or whatever. I don't know, like, I'm just trying to think of how, like, my experience going to football games, stuff like that, or baseball games. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now let me see if I can write, like, it'd be awesome if I could write like Laggers or Los Dangeles on that. But I think this is a step in the right direction in terms of like modifying this stadium and starting to make this thing, you know, a lot better than it was, or, you know, and it will turn out really nicely. So I think this is definitely a step in the right direction, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to come back to you guys in a couple days with another episode. And I might continue working on the stadium next episode, or I might not. You know, you never know with LD. But yeah, let me go ahead and sleep it off, get a quick look at it in the daytime, and we'll go from there. It reminds me that I need to, looking at that little glowstone block, it reminds me I need to change the spawn point. So when people load in the world for the first time, they'll just spawn like right here, which, you know, isn't a bad spot by any means, but I figured I'll change it to maybe, I don't know, like the plaza or something like that, or maybe like the front yard of the Alpine Mansion, since, you know, that's where a lot of people gravitate to when people load up the world, I've noticed. All right, so yeah. This looks good. I like this. This is definitely a step in the right direction. I can definitely add more to this and make this look even better than it does now, but this is looking pretty good start. It needs more detail, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a very good start. So guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been Dan Lags. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Leave your CLD question of the day, comment, submissions in the comments or on Twitter, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.